Am I on? Yay! I think I'm on. Hi. Oh my god. Hi. Welcome to my stream. I don't know what you're doing or why are you awake right now, but it is really, really a random time for me in the day, which is kind of crazy, kind of insane. I know. It's 1 a.m. for me. I don't know. I'm just a little crazy. I'm just a little stupid, okay? How's the volume? We're doing great. We're doing great. So, the plan is, oh my god, we're gonna be planning cosplays because that's what we do here. So I have some ideas that I want to go through, but I don't know if the characters will suit me. I don't know what ideas I'm gonna have. Honestly, I don't expect a lot of people to join this live because it's in the weird point of the day. Oh, thank you. I'm so happy that you're watching my very first stream. Um, yeah, it's such a new thing for me. I've never done this before. But I plan on doing another one in the future. But yeah, so cosplay plans. Crazy. Actually, do you guys want to see my outfit right now? It's kind of cuckoo whackers. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm being such a weirdo, but ha, look. Maybe I'll step on the chair so you can see it better. Hold on. Ta-da. It's a little stupid, I know. You see, as the nerd I am, I'm kind of into what's it called? Uji fashion, OG fashion, or whatever it's called. I don't know how to say it right. But yeah, it's inspired by Victorian esque type of clothes. And so it's really, but it's fashion that comes from Japan. And I don't know, it's inspired by it, but obviously it's not 100%. Like, none of this is from any brands in particular. I this hat was originally some kind of like Christmas hat thing. I put this lace around it because I thought it looked cute. Originally it was some weird gross, I think it was a red plaid that was on it, and it just wasn't really my thing, and I figured putting some white lace on it would match with like everything, and so I decided to go with that. And so I actually made this undershirt myself for a different cosplay. Wait, really? It's actually that good? Wait, stop. No, that's sad. I I'm literally just using my phone, a tripod, and like this mic I got from like a while ago for a ASMR type video. So it's literally just thrown together. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm hoping that this video kind of sets the premise for future lives in the future. Most people have trouble on their first stream from what I've seen. Yeah, probably. Maybe it's because I'm so used to YouTube videos and because I like talking to myself. Okay. I'm I might be a bit of a nerd or something. Um, I like talking to myself. Plus, maybe I already have like a set of ideas of things I wanted to talk about. So it just makes it easier for me. I did hear before that I kind of have a gift or something for like talking in front of people for like presentations. It's probably because I used to have a really bad lisp. I had a bad stutter and a lisp, and I went to speech therapy because that helps. And so I guess I got extra practice compared to most people. But yeah, dude, this undershirt here that I have that I layered, I'm wearing too many layers. It's thank God I'm in a basement and basements are cold. But yeah, this blue shirt. It's so cool. I found it at a thrift store, which is crazy because I've never seen anything with this weird like Victorian frill before. And so I was like, oh my god, that's such a steal. That's such a steal. I was so excited when I found it. But yeah, I also have like this vest. I also thrifted that. I think I had this vest since like middle school or something, which is kind of lame, I guess. But yeah, I hope you guys like my makeup. It was thrown on last minute, kinda, sort of. Yeah, so I kind of just threw something. I wanted to dress up nice. I wanted to dress up nice just randomly at 1 a.m. And I have a bunch of university assignments that I should be doing, but I'm gonna be real with you. I am too lazy to be doing them right now. Um, yeah, they're kind of piling up, one might say. It's a bit of a problem. So I have ideas for cosplays. Okay, so one of the cosplays that I really want to do is because you guys know Lollipop Chainsaw, right? Okay, so you know the main chick from Lollipop Chainsaw. Well, it'd be kind of hard to do like the boyfriend with just this head, but it'd be really cool if I got like a styrofoam head and I just tried my best. I'm not the most experienced cosplayer, so I don't know how that's gonna work for me, but I'll figure it out. I always do. Um, and noticed that like everyone's skill, they improve over time. It takes work, effort, and practicing with certain skills. And the thing about cosplay, you're constantly put into situations where you have just different tools. I would love a lollipop chainsaw cosplay. Yes, I would love a lollipop chainsaw cosplay. Because must I say more? Just must I say more? She's she's just one of the most iconic yandere. Well, maybe not yandere. I feel like yandere is not the right word. She's like kind of like I love her vibes and wasn't you know that one oh no okay I was thinking about this one. Remember that one musically like the Nico Nee one where it's like hit or miss. That I forget that was Nico. I keep thinking it's Lollipop Chainsaw. Is it not Lollipop Chainsaw? I could be wrong, but it feels like it's Lollipop Chainsaw. I don't know. I could be crazy. But yeah, I think that would be cool. And I was also thinking about doing some of my more interests lately, which is dandadan cosplay. I don't really know what direction I'll go with that, especially since I'm gonna be real with you, I haven't started watching the show, but I know I'm gonna love it because I was interested in the show when the anime man talked about it and he was like, oh my god, this show sounds so cool. And I was like, I might want to. That if that show sounds so cool. Well, okay, so it was during the time when the manga was out and not when the show was out. And so but the only reason that was stopping me is cuz I'm pretty sure when he talked about it, it didn't come out in like an English translation yet. And so I didn't want to I cuz I can't read Japanese. At the same time, I'm pretty sure that's when he talked about Chainsaw Man too. And so I kind of put a note in it and then I never really got to it until the dubs came out. Not the dubs. The the animes came out. And then I was like, oh, those exist. I completely forgot. I kind of do that a lot. I used to be watching anime like every night, nonstop, just but now life just keeps getting in the way because, I'm an adult now and I gotta pay taxes and work a job and pay university tuition while I cry myself to sleep. I'm so excited for Dandadan as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they already have some of the episodes released already, but I'm kind of waiting until like a full season or so is out so that I can binge it because I'm more of a binger. I like having it all at once. It's just because I don't like having to wait for the next episode to come out because I'm impatient. I'm just not that kind of person. But yeah, um, if you want, I can show you some of my manga too. Maybe that will give me some ideas. I do. Oh my god, I would love to do a Tokyo Mew Mew cosplay if it weren't for the fact that like I don't think many people talk about Tokyo Mew Mew. I remember that it did kind of pop off again when the um anime kind of got a revamp, but I'm gonna be real with you, I'm not exactly a fan of the revamp. I haven't watched it, don't get me wrong, but my problem is the animation. Usually I watch animes when I think it's drawn really cool. Not always, because I still watched what's that one anime? Not Kill la Kill. Kagame Kill, something like that. It's hard to just think about it on the top of my head, but that one was so good. The animation was lacking, but it was such a good plot. I'm just obsessed. Kagamega Kill. I don't want to say anything. Akamega Kill. Okay, thank you. Akamega Kill. It was amazing, and it got really political and weird. I don't know if your guys are into that, but I feel like if you're into Attack on Titan, you'd be into Akame ga Kill. I feel like Akame ga Kill walked so then Attack on Titan could run, because the saddest part though is that you're going to cry. If you're an emotional person, you are going to cry. I don't make the rules. Okay. But yeah, oh my god. It would be a really cool thing if I did a Kill la Kill cosplay. I could just imagine. But I have the stuff for an Astolfo cosplay, but then I started styling the wig, and the problem is that I don't want to say it, but I kind of gave up. I think the biggest problem for me is that I was trying to get it to look like those big and frizzy rigs, when you crimp it and then you try to style it. But I have no experience with that. And so I wanted to try it for the first time, and I feel like I kind of fucked up. Plus, the original wig that I was using was like some kind of like dollar store or like Value Village type of wig. And so the material, it's not very good. I feel like I might try it again if I get my hands on an Arta wig, mostly because I worked so hard on working on the skirt and putting everything together that I'd be too heartbroken if it got ruined because the wig looked ugly. Because the first thing people always see is the wig and the makeup. So you want to make the makeup, it can get overlooked a lot, but the only thing that you really need to worry about is having your face have life, right? You want colors that pop. Because it's more, you're wearing a bright wig or a colorful wig, it drowns out your natural color in your face. And so you don't want to be wearing a wig. No, you don't want to be wearing a colorful wig with like boring makeup. You can't use like a casual makeup look or a no makeup look. I mean, technically you can, but it's not going to look the way you want it to. It drowns out your face. And so to successfully feel confident in yourself, personally, I recommend bright makeup, colorful makeup to allow yourself to stand out. But yeah, a comic get kill is a good idea. I don't really know. I've been into a lot of webtoons lately, and so I haven't really been keeping track of my like anime. Would it be weird if I cosplayed a webtoon? Because I feel like webtoons are a lot more niche. Not that webtoon itself as a platform is niche, just the fact that if you want to cosplay excuse me. If you want to cosplay a specific webtoon, odds are no one's gonna know what you're cosplaying, okay? Because there's so many different webtoons from so many different genres. I'm not saying there's not an audience for it, but I'm just saying it's nowhere near has the amount of reach that anime has. And the problem with me is that I want my cosplays to be recognized. I want people to look at me and be like, I know who that character is. Because of the fact that, like, if I don't, then I'm not going to get any reach. No one's going to watch my videos. No one's going to. So it's just something I like to keep in mind. I don't want that to be the be-all end-all for me, because I still want to make a Tokyo Mew Mew cosplay. And I'm not going to not do that just because of the algorithm won't like me. But I still have a need to do it because I want to. I don't think that anything should prevent you from doing and cosplaying what you want just because it won't get popular, right? Anyway, that's my perspective. I still have my Suichi cosplay. I really do want to revamp that, but I need a better wig. Because for a while there, I was just using my natural hair. I did have a wig at some point, but it was just something cheap from Halloween store because I wanted to throw something out together for Halloween, and I wore it for Halloween. And then now that I'm thinking about growing up my hair and looking all nice, I think that I'm gonna need to definitely get a wig. I feel like even if your natural hair color matches the character you're gonna cosplay, you should still get a wig anyway, just because you get to style it, you have more control over it. Or natural hair, it can get greasy, it can get in the way, but being able to style it, you have a lot more freedom. Oh my god, I feel like I've never talked this much in my life. I think it's so much easier because I'm by myself. I don't know. I know that I lost my train of thought. I'm gonna cry. I'm still thinking about things that I can cosplay. I want to do maybe something that people can recognize. What do you think would be trending right now? For a while there, hi. For a while there, I wanted to do what's it called? Nokotan? You know, Shikanoko. Shikanoko. I can't say it. Shikanoko Koshi Tantan. That's the song. That's not the title. I don't know what the title is. I just know the song because I hear it everywhere. I'm gonna cry. The one where it's like Shikanoko Noko Noko Koshi Tantan. Shikanoko. That one. That is the. I wanted to be like either the deer girl or like one of like side characters, but that died pretty quick. Sadly, I thought it was gonna be really more popular. Maybe I'd do it anyway, but it's really hard to motivate yourself to a certain point when you think something's going to fail. And it's so hard putting so much time and effort into something where you know it's not going to pay off in the long run, which is like really heartbreaking. The hardest part about getting started is the fact that like you're going to be in this weird period where it's like you're kind of yelling at a wall, like you're yelling at a brick wall hoping that something sticks. That's kind of how it feels like. I don't know how or what's going to happen with this channel, but I do know that it's a good way for me to spend my free time. And I don't know. It'd be really cool to be able to say I make money off of this one day. I don't think I'll be the most popular person in the world, but it doesn't kill to make it a couple bucks if I can. Especially since I'm gonna want to keep doing cosplay anyway as a hobby, and one day I want to go to conventions and show off my cosplays. I did go to a convention once. Horrible experience. Not because I didn't like the convention. There were so many things I wanted to do, but the person I went to the convention for didn't really work out. I can't wait until you have millions of followers. That'd be so funny. The day that I get 1 million followers, I'm going to clip this stream. It's going to be so funny. I'll be able to say that I was here before everyone else. That would be such a flex. But you have too much confidence in me. I don't even have that much confidence in myself. But we'll see what happens. There's enough time. I hope. But yeah, there hopefully will be a time where I can be like, yo, I successfully did it. You know? Right now, I'm gonna pull up my laptop and just see what's hot. See what's going on. What's good about cosplay, not cosplay. What people are watching today in general. Because I don't know. I need ideas. So I'll just look up anime to watch. And maybe this will inspire me to watch other shows because I have a large list I really need to get to. Oh my god. I'm probably not gonna cosplay someone from a boy love yet, unless if they're like an uke or specifically like a very feminine twink. I have specific characters in mind that would probably fit the description for, which is Love Stage. But Love Stage got like popular in I think like the 2010s, and then just like no one heard about it again. No one talks about it really, unless if you're like really into the BL community. That's when you'll finally hear something about Love Stage, but probably not. I love Love Stage. It's one of the, what's the character? I forget the names. It's been so long. I need to rewatch Love Stage. I've been wanting to get the manga for so long, especially because there's the amount that's animated in the anime, it leaves you on a cliffhanger. And I know for certain there is only 3 volumes that was put into the anime. There are 7 volumes that were of manga that was written. So that means I haven't seen 4 volumes of content I'd need. I could technically find somewhere online, wink wink, to read the rest, but I really want to have the solid physical copies. But I'm gonna be real with you, I have way too many manga. Like, at least way too many right now. Maybe in the future where I have more disposable income, I could have an entire library to myself, because I want like my own library, like enough that I could probably get paid to have people come and read my books, because there's just so many. I want to be one of those people. Would that be weird? Okay, so the one thing I hate about Google is that all of these options that I'm looking at for like trending anime and stuff are all just like anime that have been out for a while. Maybe I should go to my anime list or something. My anime list. Wow. Because I'm pretty sure my anime list has like a list of like things that's going to be coming out. At least that's how I remember it being. I don't really use it that often, I'm gonna be real. Oh, I also want to cosplay Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. But like I said, with all the other series that I've been wanting to cosplay, it's always like it gets popular and then it dies out pretty fast, or it's died out now and it was popular like a long while ago. There's always Dungeon Meshi, but I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know which character I'd cosplay, and maybe, because the thing is, I'm not passionate about Dungeon Meshi. Excuse me. Like, I love, oh my god, autism, right? But the only thing is, like, as a cosplay, I'm not passionate about the idea enough to want to just go and do it. And so I don't know. But it is an idea, because I'm pretty sure that once another season of Dungeon Meshi comes out, if there is another, I'm pretty sure there should be, right? When the next season of Dungeon Meshi comes out, it's going to get popular again, and then it's going to be in that stage where I could cosplay it and it'd be like, oh my god, I'm on everyone's For You page. That's not very likely. I don't think it's going to happen, but it's always a possibility. Let's see. Blue Lock has been out for a while. I don't really know. I don't think it's still popular. I feel like even if another season came out, I don't know how popular it's gonna get. Because usually if it's marketed very well, people will get like really hyped up for sports anime, and then wah. Even if there's more seasons, it's just wah. You know? It's just sports anime isn't really that crazy, I guess. I loved Blue Lock. I have a very ranged ideas of what a good anime is. Like I like a whole different types of animes. And Blue Lock is one of those where I'm like, oh my god, it's awful, right? I can tell that a lot of people when they look at sports animes, they kind of feel like it's gonna be very hyper mask or very like boring. But when I watched Blue Lock, I was like, it kind of gave the vibe of like a shonen fighter anime, but sports. For something like Free was a lot more like queer baiting sports, but Blue Lock is like kind of like a shonen sports, like shonen fighter anime. That's how it feels like. Like I feel the same about watching Blue Lock in the way that I'd feel like watching Naruto, kind of. I'd say like that excitement. So I feel like people shouldn't judge things just because it's a sports anime. But I don't know, maybe people were disappointed because it's so hyped up in like the marketing, and then to watch it and it's like, oh yeah, it's about sports. I don't care about sports. That's what I'm guessing what happened. I'm not a psychic. I'm just projecting, guessing, you know? But let's see other ideas for some cosplays. I've already done a Konosuba cosplay before. I did what's the main character? The perverts? Yeah, that's the cosplay I did. Um it came my face. Okay. What's popular? What is popular? I don't really feel like doing a One Piece cosplay, mostly because of the fact that One Piece has been around for so long and it's so oversaturated, like the way it is with most shonen, but specifically One Piece, because we're nearing the end of the show, that it's, I don't know. It just doesn't call my name. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't have any good ideas. My brain feels empty. I could just, I don't know. Okay, maybe if I maybe I'll look at Dandadan. Because I don't know who I would cosplay if I did Dandadan, but I really love the art style for Dandadan. And so I don't think it's going to be hard making a decision. I think it'd be really, really cool. But I don't really know how I'm going to get away with it because there's just people in like casual clothes, you know? So I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna cry. I'm not good at making decisions. Wanna know what'd be so cool though? Like to do like I know that usually do like cutesy cosplays, but like it'd be so cool if I could do like a Doro Hedoro cosplay. That'd probably be stupid. It doesn't match my aesthetic or vibes, but it's always an option. Thinking. I feel like Legend of Zelda cosplays are also fairly common. Like, I definitely get recognized, but it's not popular enough. Maybe I should lower my standards and just do whatever the hell I want, but I'm gonna be real with you. I'm too scared to do whatever the hell I want. I'm not good at making decisions or being original because it's scary. Do you know how much confidence I needed to have just to dress up for this live? This live that I already knew wasn't gonna have a lot of people, but I got bored anyway, so I was like, well, let's just do it. Let's just do it anyway. I looked all cute for you guys. Just for you guys. Look at me. Oh. I think I tried my best. Okay? I'm being really quiet because it's 1 a.m. But I think I did pretty good. Why am I hyping myself up? I'm gonna have the biggest ego just because of this. I'm gonna be like so full of myself just because of the fact that I'm hyping myself up all the time because I have to talk to myself for these things, right? And so I'm slowly probably gonna go insane. I could just imagine myself one day just walking down the streets looking at an invisible camera and being like some kind of Truman Show thing and being like, good morning, good noon. No, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. And then some random person down the street is like, who are they talking to? This is why I am so embarrassed about filming in general, because you have to go do a lot of like public stuff sometimes, and then people are gonna look at you filming to yourself and thinking you're crazy, or they're gonna think you're like really popular and you have a crap ton of followers, but secretly you're actually just trying to get by. The I don't want to be a nerd, but the juxtaposition. I don't know. That's kind of nerdy of me. But yeah, cosplay ideas, cosplay ideas. Times like this makes me feel stupid. Because I feel like every time I want my brain to work, it won't work. And then I'm just kind of sitting here like, I was thinking that like I could find a cosplay that maybe matches like a certain like popular TikTok dance, and I could be like, oh my god, look, I can do that popular TikTok dance, and then everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, they're so hot, oh my god, right? And so then maybe that'd get me popular. Would that be a dumb idea? Would that be too desperate? I'm not desperate enough to just show cleavage just to get attention, right? But I feel like if I'm ever gonna do cleavage for like my cosplays, it's gonna be like intentional. It's gonna be planned cleavage, okay? Because like I'm not gonna do it just for the intention of getting a lot of views or getting a lot of people to like me, I guess. But I like feeling good about myself. Lollipop chainsaw cosplay. It's an idea. It's an idea. Kill a Kill cosplay. It's an idea. So I feel like the more cleavage character shows, technically the less material it's gonna cost to make. And so in theory, I feel like it'd be more affordable, right? I think it'd be so cool to do like during the summer like a swimsuit cosplay for like a character. I always love those because they sometimes people will make their own like swimsuit and everything, and then they'll have it like planned and everything, and then it like look like, you know what I mean? Like they'll have like a specific design made for the character, and it would look as if the character would wear that normally within the show. Like I don't know how else to explain it. Like it just suits the character so well, and then you just kind of put in a position where it's like it looks like that's the character. That's the character. But then a lot of people get upset about it cuz then they're like so upset about the fact that someone is not wearing the cosplay right, or is not being true to how the character looks like. And so those people are just bums. I don't think it particularly matters if you look exactly like the character, okay? Cosplay is an art. It's creative. Do whatever you want. Be free. It's, like you have that option to just do like a crazy, like if you want to make your favorite character into a shark, you can make your favorite character into a shark, okay? Who's gonna stop you? Well, you might get like weird looks, but you still you have that choice. Who's gonna stop you? I could draw you pregnant, and who's gonna stop me? Huh? Who's gonna stop me from doing that? They seem like the same vibes, right? That's the one thing that's awesome about being artists. about being creative. You could just do something stupid like that, and then there's an audience for it somewhere. Which is what I love about the internet, but also kind of what I hate about the internet. It's a lot. But yeah, I keep getting off track. The purpose of the stream is supposed to be to plan a cosplay, and so far I've had like no good ideas at all. Maybe if I look up like fanboy characters and I just look up, hold on. This could work. Okay, so fanboy characters. Okay, let's see. I find it so funny that Haku from Naruto shows up, but the thing is, Haku gets like a small amount of screen time, and you're just gonna assume that everyone's gonna recognize who you are. It would be funny to do it just for the funnies, but also, I don't know how I feel about that. Let's see. There's always Nagisa Shioda. I've been wanting to know something really funny? I started making like my own wig for Nagisa Shioda like a while ago because I was using blue yarn, okay? And I was like, actually, you see that yarn in the back over there? I think that's the exact yarn that I was using to make this wig. And what I was doing is that I would cut off a piece to a certain length, and then I would like brush it out, and I'd glue it on to like some stockings, okay? And I cut the stockings in the shape of a head, and so it would keep the shape of like a wig without it having to be a wig. And it looked like I did a lot for it, but the only problem is I don't know what happened to it. I don't know where I put the rest of like what I worked on, and I think I kind of gave up in a way because I was losing a lot of yarn to the point where I didn't have a lot left, and I'm getting tired. Which would make sense because it is 1 a.m. for me, and I have such a bad sleeping schedule. Lately, it's been hard for me to fall asleep. I don't know if it's anxiety or but I have trouble falling asleep, and that is causing me a lot of problems. But yeah, making your own wig from yarn is possible without making it look yarny. I mean, if you want it to make it look yarny, like look like pieces of yarn stripped together, you can do that. It is possible. But the only problem is that it's for a character who's not looking like a bunch of strands of yarn, and you don't want it to be like that, you're kind of stuck with looking like you have like a ball of yarn on your head. I'm not saying it can't look good. It can. But not everyone wants that aesthetic. Like, I don't want that aesthetic. And so that's why I use the whole brushing it out technique. And I put in the time, put in the effort just for me to lose the piece. And so now I'm left with nothing, which is pretty sad. I worked a lot of hours on it, actually. I think I started it like years ago. I'm gonna cry. There's a good chance it could have been 4 years ago or 5 years ago. And that makes, I keep burping. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh, but yeah, that makes me sad. That makes me feel old thinking about it. I know that I've been cosplaying for quite a while, but part of me feels like I haven't been cosplaying enough. Like, I don't think I did enough cosplays within the time that I've been considered a cosplayer. It kind of makes me feel embarrassed. I know that life gets in the way and I have reasons for that, but it makes me feel a bit insecure because I know people who's been working on cosplay like a very short period of time, and then they have like amazing pieces. It's all based around whether or not you have disposable income and whether you have the time to make cosplays handmade. I know you don't have to make your own cosplays, but I like sewing. I like doing all the hard work that comes into it. And one day I want to be in a craftsmanship cosplay, like a craftsmanship cosplay contest. And that's solely based on your ability to make it. It doesn't matter necessarily if you're sewing it. It doesn't matter if you're using Warbler or like foam, but it does matter about how you use it, the time you put into it, and all that. And so I need to practice, hone my skills. If that's something that I want to see myself as in the future, it's so easy to just buy a cosplay and slap it on compared to being able to feel proud of the fact that you made it yourself. I don't hate anyone who does buy cosplays. Like, I can see future me buying some of my cosplays and wearing some of my cosplays because that it look cool. I want to feel good about myself. I want to wear something nice and take photos, But I don't hate the fact that I have to put so much time into a cosplay by making it handmade, because I can be like, I have something to rub into people's faces, make people feel jealous about, Imagine being able to wear that in public and then people ask, oh, where'd you get it from? And I'd be like, I made it myself. You can't be on my level. Well, I'm not going to be that narcissistic about it, but I'm still going to be like, maybe I'm gonna brag a little bit, depending on how cool it looks, okay? Depending, because, sometimes, like, my work so far hasn't been, like, the most impressive. Hasn't been, like, the most awesomest, right? And so every time I learn something new about sewing or I learn something new about making cosplay, I immediately want to share it with everyone because I get excited and I want people to know I'm excited, and I don't know, it gives me something to feel proud about. And I hope that you guys understand that I'm learning while I'm sharing. Most of my content isn't just about cosplay though. It's about anime reviews. It's about my opinions on visual novels and stuff, but I also love cosplay. It's a part of who I am, and it's a part of my content. One thing that I'm really scared is that people are gonna get bored of my channel knowing the fact that I don't just do a certain type of content. And so I'm scared, but I'm also excited because I'm doing something I love. I feel like it's getting around that time where I've been streaming for like almost an hour. And so I should probably do something more productive. I'm not saying this wasn't productive. I like this. But I have a life, sadly. And I need to stop talking about making cosplay, and I need to start making cosplay. So, good night to you all, or whoever's watching this, or whenever time you're watching this, because you could be watching this like, I don't know, tomorrow, 5 days from now, a year from now. And so, but right now, it's time for me to leave, sleep, eat, maybe, do something more productive, like my mass amount of schoolwork waiting for me, because I'm a university student and life hates me. So, bye. Also, before I go, I just wanna flex one more time. Wait. Hello. Hold on. Flexing. Hello. Hi. How you doing? I feel like I look so dorky. I feel like I'm the nerdiest nerd alive. Cause like, I feel so dorky. I swear I can look hot. I swear I can look hot sometimes. Okay? Anyway, bye, losers.